Welcome to my cell.
To your cell? What happened to your job in D.C., Aidan?
Job in D.C. never existed.
And you've been here the entire time?
Yep. Right next to your ex-wife.
I'm sorry for losing my temper. I never should have hit you. That was totally out of line, not to mention unprofessional. Can you ever forgive me so that we can be friends?
You're not my friend.
Now, why would you say that?
You keep pushing me, forcing me to talk about things I don't remember.
I do it for your own good.
You want me to tell you that I murdered my brother?
Is that the truth? Is that what happened? Did you murder Richie?
No, I couldn't have. As bad as Richie was, he was still my family. Don't touch me.
You know, the more you fight this, the harder it is for me to help you, and really, that's all I want to do. If we were swimming in cash, I'd gladly go another 10 rounds with you, but business is terrible, and Kendall's not here to help, so...
So she and Fusion need us both, working together.
So does this mean that there are no more cheers flying?
For the moment, yes.
I think we should celebrate. Pete, there's some champagne in the fridge. Grab it, will you? And snag 3 glasses.
3?
Sure. One for you, me, and... Oh, shoot. You can't drink anymore, can you? I totally forgot.
Of course you did. It's only been 4.5 years.
Scratch that. 2 glasses.
Actually, I'd make it 1, Pete. You really shouldn't drink if you want to squeeze into that wedding gown of yours, all those extra calories.
How much I'm bound to burn off going at it with you. Seriously, it's like working with a human treadmill.
But I'm not the one people walk all over.
I'm just gonna be over here.
Don't bother taking cover. I'm leaving.
Greenlee, wait.
What? You work up another insult?
No. Look, I hate to admit this, but I need your help.
We would have been better off if my sister had never woken up.
Bianca,
oh my God, how
I never
selfish
said...
are you? So she looked at you funny and asked you a few questions. So that means that her boys should grow up without a mom and Zach without a wife. Hey, sorry, as long as you're comfortable.
Bianca, I never
Just stop it. Don't pretend that you know my sister when the fact is you don't have a clue.
Good night, Zach.
No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to say goodnight and send me to my room. We're gonna deal with this.
You're asking me for help.
If there was anyone else I could turn to, believe me, I would. But it's Kendall. I'm worried about her.
I'm listening.
When you and I went to see her,
To talk about Fusion.
she didn't become involved. I mean, she basically just sat there listening, content to be on the outside looking in. And you and I both know that she has spent most of her life wanting to be right in the middle of things. And then there's the Bianca Reese situation.
She told me they moved out.
And it was so abrupt. Zach claims that it had nothing to do with Reese. And I really hate to admit this, but you know my daughter almost as well as I do. What do you think?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I completely agree with you. Since she woke up, Kendall's been different. Nothing drastic, just something's off.
I guess I was just too happy at first to notice.
Ryan told me I was overreacting. He said that it was probably a side effect from the coma.
No, it's more than that.
So what are you going to do?
Well, unfortunately, the second I start asking questions, I'm an interfering mother. But you
want me to be the interfering friend.
Are you uncomfortable with that?
Are you kidding? I love playing that role. I'm in.
Great.
We'll figure this out. Because I don't know about you, but I want my Kendall back.
I know. know that my sister isn't easy, but there's a reason for that. Because she's been fighting since before she was born. She was a child conceived out of rape, and therefore she's been searching her whole life for who she is and where she belongs, all of it.
Yeah, and she found herself. Look at what Kendall has become.
Yes, exactly. A wife, a mother, a fiercely loyal friend. It took a lot for her to get there, and when she finally does, what happens? A freak tornado comes along and almost costs her everything, but she survived. My sister woke up.
And it is a miracle.
Yeah. A messy one. And it's gonna take us all some time to adjust, but especially Kendall.
I get that.
Well, then why can't you just back off?
When did I become the enemy? Here.
When you said that we would be better off if...
If what? So you don't even know, do you? Because you never let me even finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I wrong? Go ahead, finish the sentence.
Why? Why should I? Because it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to you what I think. It doesn't matter to you what I feel. All you care about is Kendall.
Oh, excuse me for caring about my sister. She did just wake up from a coma.
Well, it has nothing to do with the coma. The bottom line is you are choosing her over me.
Right now? Yeah, you bet I am.
What do you want to know?
I want to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. What's going on with you?
It's hard to describe.
You gotta try.
Okay. I've been asleep for 3 months.
I know. And we're glad you're back.
A lot has happened during that time. Your daughter was born. Bianca got engaged. Ryan and Greenlee got back together. Annie, Babe, and then there's Josh.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah. It's hard to process.
But if you ever want to talk about it, you want someone to fill you in, I'm here.
But I'm not. Yes, I'm here on this couch, but I'm observing. This is someone else's life, someone else's home, and I'm just looking in.
Well, then stop doing that. Stop looking in and be here with me. And yes, there's a lot of things we got to figure out. But we love each other. We'll work through it. Don't shut me out. What, that's funny?
That's what I used to say to you. I said that to you over and over when I told you about Aidan. How many times did I ask to be let in? About as many times as you said no.
So what did you do? You bribed your way into Oakhaven? Why? Why was this so important to you?
I don't know. Listen, if Annie wasn't crazy, well then fine. But what if she was? Come on, Ryan, we've all had something to do with that, haven't we?
So that's why you're doing all this, out of guilt?
Yeah, partly. I needed to know for sure.
And?
Annie wasn't faking a thing.
Great. Mystery solved. So then
well, no, not
what are you
really.
still doing here?
Since I've been here, I've realized that Sinclair isn't out to help Annie, that she has her own agenda.
What kind of agenda?
She thinks that Annie's sane, and she's obsessed with proving it. Which means Annie goes to prison. Okay, this is personal for Sinclair. Somehow, she is connected to Richie. Maybe they were in love. I don't know. But one thing is for sure, Sinclair is out to make sure Annie pays. And we can't let that happen, right?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Expose Sinclair. Get her license revoked. I don't know, but just keep her the hell away from Annie. You don't understand what's been going on in this hospital. I mean, she's been doing things to Annie, things to me. I mean, her methods are unorthodox at best.
And at worst?
They border on abuse. The mother of your child needs you, Ryan, and what are you going to do? Are you going to walk out?
You know, just because you suppress something, whether it be a memory or feeling doesn't make it disappear. It's still in there, deep within your subconscious. And the only way to get rid of it is to be honest. And I know it's scary, but you can do this. And just think how much better
I remember.
Feel. What? What do you remember?
I remember everything.
Some errands.